Hello, you are all welcome to my channel once again. Thank you all for stopping by, and my name is Oge. And today, if you know that you are a man, I want you to listen to what I have for you all today. My teaching for today is mainly for men, for the single guys, and even for the married ones also. So if you are a man, if you're a guy, I want you to draw closer and hear me out. Sometimes our men pass through difficulties in life without knowing the cause of whatever they are passing through, without knowing the solution to their problem. This has been going on for quite a long time now. A lot of young men are passing through hardships, passing through difficult situations, and they find it difficult to come out from that situation. So I'm going to teach you a little bit of what you are supposed to know and what you are supposed to do as a man. So if you are finding life so difficult and you have done everything humanly possible in order to free yourself from that situation, but nothing is working, this teaching is for you. Now I want to ask you a question. The men, the single guys, the married ones who are passing through difficulties, I want to ask you this question. When was the last time you visited your maternal home? When was the last time? I know everybody visits his or her father's home, the hometown. We always visit that place. We are so used to it, we are familiar with it that because that is where we are all coming from. But when was the last time you visited your maternal home? Do you know the power that your maternal home possesses? Do you know the blessings that has been hidden in your maternal home? I want to tell you what to do. In case you have been finding it so difficult in life, please, the time for you to go to your maternal home has come. Most of the times, what you are seeking for is there. Most of the times, the key to that success in your life is there because you have a bond with your mother. It is not just all about carrying a child for 9 months in the womb. It's not just all about. The bond between a mother and a child is so strong, stronger than that of the father and a child. And that bond can last from generation to generation. This is a spiritual issue now. So whatever you are passing through, which you know that you have done everything humanly possible, and you still find it difficult to free yourself from that situation, as long as you are not the cause of that problem, and as long as it is not that you are being controlled diabolically. If you know that no one is against you spiritually, and you know that you haven't done anything for you to warrant that situation that you have found yourself in, I want you to visit your maternal home. There is a blessing attached to every maternal home that we are yet to explore. Now, as a man, you may be visiting your maternal home, but maybe because you went there for you to attend a burial or for you to attend another occasion, you just bumped into that place and say hi to the few people that you say hi to and you go back. No, that is not the kind of visiting that I'm talking about. This time around, you must visit your maternal home, but not empty-handed. You need to go and get some items, foodstuff, name it, whatever it is, the much that you can afford. If you don't have, even if it means buying just a loaf of bread, whatever, you must go to your maternal home with something, with a gift, which you are to present to them. Now, when getting to your maternal home, the moment you arrive there, the moment you come into that compound, before you go into the house, I want you to remove what you have on your feet. Remove your shoe or your slippers. Stand on the bare ground with your feet. Do not wear your stockings. Do not wear your shoe or your sandals or your slippers. Stand on the bare ground with your stockings and say your prayers. First of all, you have to thank God for journey mercies. And then after praying and thanking God, you acknowledge that you are a child from that village, that your mother is from the village. Even if it means you saying it out, you say it out. I, somebody who is from this person, born to this woman, I have returned to my maternal home. I have come to pay a visit. I have come to show that I am one of you. You know what to say as a man. You go ahead and say all those things that you need to say. And then you pray and ask for blessings from that land. Pray and ask for blessings from that land. Because as you are standing on that land with barefoot, the moment your feet touches that land, your blessings has already been released. Assuming that your blessing was hijacked spiritually by the spirits or whatever it is, the moment you stand on that bare land for you and start saying whatever you are saying, start praying, as you are doing this, your blessings will be released. Now you acknowledge that you are one of them, and you thank them, and you ask them to welcome you, that you have arrived because you are part of them. Now, after that prayer, leave your sandals or your shoe or your slippers, wherever you prayed, and walk into your mother's home with your barefoot. You need to enter into that home with your barefoot. And whoever you meet as you go in, you greet the person. You greet the person. Even if it means hugging, exchanging pleasantries, you go ahead and do that. And then you offer them those items that you have brought. You give it to them. And make sure that they pray for you. Let whoever you will meet there pray for you. I know I've given this teaching last year or last 2 years, and a lot of people came up with a question like, I don't have anybody anymore in my maternal home. No one is staying there. The place is locked up. What do I do? If you find yourself in this situation where there is no longer anybody in your maternal home and the place is locked up, what you need to do is when you get to that place, you still do all these things. Pull off your shoes, pray, and ask that land to bless you. And then it is not just only your mother's immediate family that you need to visit. If there is nobody there and the place is locked up, you need to visit those living beside, because I'm sure there are people living closer to your own maternal home. There are people living, there are neighbors. You can visit those neighbors and introduce yourself to them. And then you offer those gifts to them and make sure that they pray for you before you leave. Now, I will want you to watch your life and see how the transformation will start. There is the blessings attached to our maternal homes are greater than the ones attached to our father's house. In case you don't know, I want you to know it now. But our maternal homes are always neglected. We neglect these places so much. Some can't even tell where they are from, where their mother is from. Some can't even tell whether they can't even describe to anybody how to, or direct to anybody how they can get there. So many of us doesn't care about our maternal home. All we know is that our mother is from this, is from this place, and that's it. You have never visited there. So many of us have gone there, but just because there was an occasion going on there. So I want you to do this. I want you to go and explore that blessing in your maternal home. Go and explore that blessing. I know that so many of us do not have our mothers living any longer. You don't need to go with your mother. So whether your mother is still alive or not, it doesn't matter. And when you are going, you don't have to inform anybody. You don't have to tell those people ahead of time that you are coming on a particular date. You don't have to do that. You have to take them unawares. It's a kind of a surprise visit. You take them unawares so that you will attract that blessing. So that you will attract and explore that blessing from your maternal home. So if you are a young man, the reason why I pinpointed on young men is because women always get married and move into another home. And then they start their life there. But you, as a man who has been in his father's house and you will remain there for the rest of your life, you equally need to go and visit your mother's home. Yes, because women, even if we don't visit our mother's home, as a matter of fact, women always visit their mother's home every now and then. And even if you don't visit your mother's home, your mother always visits you. We'll keep on praying for you, blessing you every now and then. I know that we mothers, we always pray for our children, but there is always a difference with that one that you are seeing face to face all the time, blessing and praying for. There is a difference between that one and the one you don't see. So for the men, I want you to visit your maternal home and do this. That is for those who are passing through difficulties that they cannot help themselves out from those difficulties, as long as it is not something you caused by yourself, and as long as it is not that you are being caged through diabolical powers. If you are just passing through difficulties, just a normal one, I want you to do this so that you will set yourself free, and then you move and flow with life the way that God has made it to be. So please, I want you to subscribe to my channel in case you haven't done so, and don't forget to click on that notification bell so that you join us fully. And I'm going to see us in my next video. Have a wonderful day and God bless you all.